Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney. Today we're gonna start episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. I honestly don't know what to expect. I know this is the mascot of the police department, isn't it? It has the shape, I think. Otherwise, I don't think I know any of these people. And let's just figure out what's gonna happen. Yes. Okay, we're in the city. With a lot of flashing lights. Oh, and someone is gonna stab something. Two people are gonna stab something. In different buildings. What's happening? Is this gonna be another intro for like a show? Oh, okay. This means like nothing to me. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Two months without a single trail. That's a long time. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 2022. The offices. Okay. Was it he complaining last episode? Or last episode, like chapter-wise, that they weren't getting enough money? Why is he putting off jobs? Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney Maya No, I'm not. Oh, you're not Maya Fey, are you? No. I'm sorry, but Miss Maya Fey no longer works here. Or is alive at all. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you will have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But... please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh yes, a weak spot. You remind her too much of Maya. Whatever. Maya, could it be... Okay, I will hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Is that why she has like the little tube things? Or even just the lab coat, I guess. Scientific investigator? I mean, I doubt it's gonna be anything interesting. Look like it's cleaning day across, again at the hotel across the way. I heard they're planning a second. We already read that. Guards. The bellboy was staring right at me. He has planned Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up there on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. That's fair. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. Difficult-looking legal books standing in formidable rows. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. But still the same. Okay, so some are just the same. Others are not. Good to know. Let's just leave. Oh, I'm not let. Nah, I'm not going to. Okay, let's just talk. Emma. Was it? So, you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young. Young? I will be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you could call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. I see the game just drawing the parallels for me. Great. So, what's this about the case? You said it drills tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there is a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Maya Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? I'm now switching up the names again. I'm so sorry about that. They're too similar with how you can pronounce them. Scientific investigator. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I will have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal. A blight, a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her lack of enthusiasm, I guess, yeah. Okay, that's, I would kind of call it ignorance, but I don't know her well enough yet. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? For doing research, you know? And developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I will show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Reaction to Mia. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Why did the music fade away? Well, actually, where she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. And now the music is back. What the heck? It's also happy music. Okay, let's talk to the sister. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Huh? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I will be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry? What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? 2 sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright? No. Smile for the camera? Smile for the camera! I think that has been the same answer every chapter and still I check. This guard monitors the visitor room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. Okay, let's just talk to her. The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? But wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? Crime took place yesterday, February 21 at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witnesses deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Huh. Was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot. Got red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. Who was the victim? So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh! What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Okay, tell me about yourself. So, you're the chief prosecutor. That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure that prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. She's wounded at the hand. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? But, well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney, anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it. Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? Bribery? Is the sister being targeted? Something like that? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I will do it again to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Yippee! I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? But what? My sister, she's not always like this, you know... I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having a trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check this underground parking lot at the prosecutor office, shall we? Okay. Oh, we're taking her along this time. Oh, that's gonna be chaotic. Okay, no reason to talk. Let's just move. This looks kind of like a jail. Okay. So this is the lot where it happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. Your attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You suspecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh, hi. What do we have here? Looks like a Babina got lost from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? What are these characters? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel, but this is my gang's called Strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you will regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? I think he was threatening to dump her in the middle of the desert. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was the hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, let's quickly look. What's this? This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose. Aha, the theory of relativity. Got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, is Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that this is his name? Is he really researching science? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is really basic. Anything in the crime scene is evidence. Let's be specific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. What is it with like the sidekicks in these games wanting to commit crimes? She basically took over the role of Maya, but then science instead of spirit stuff. I'm not gonna fail to pronounce the word. But he's at least stuffed into the pocket. I'm called to duty already, at my tender age. Here, I will teach you the trick of examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. Oh, it's trying to talk me to the game again. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out and press with the press of enter. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID whatever. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. So we're just gonna steal stuff. That's what it's saying to me. Okay. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Yeah. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let me finish our investigation first, shall we? Is there anything? Oh, I can investigate the wall. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Fair enough. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over there is on its side. Wait, I know. I will hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in a drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Hiding in there would be very specific. Suspicious. Specific, yes. The phone. I think this is the last thing. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure? What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay, broken phone. Oh, we got one more thing. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see a lot. See the whole parking lot from in here. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just the security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. I think this is it. Wait. Never mind. I saw the like queue for slide at the last second. Well, no time to waste. Let's go hunting for clues. I wonder, what is this? Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here is our claim. You'd best be moishing along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides the red Mustang with the body in their saddle, huh? Please? No problem, partner. About time for Vitalis anyway. Get yourself to the salon up at the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you, sir. What now you like? Prosecutor office. Where does this guy think he is? And when for what? What? And when for what? I mean, fair enough. The way he talks. I think Midwest. That's what it's called, right? Note self. Look up Vidless Salon Versa. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's Office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you'd like. Just keep your pulse of our claim. Right, great. Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Are you two all set? Us? And who are you? What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Ooh, hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes. Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passerbys. Who are you, officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough up queen are over? Cough up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I will pass on the lunch. I'm quite concerned to this case, you see. Connected. How did I read concerned? I know I'm dyslexic, but like, come on. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? He's the witness. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of the detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Hype, she means it. Okay. We're not allowed... Yeah, no, we're not allowed back there. Okay. Let's just talk to the witness. The case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeed that the evil ones who haunt us den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at being at all about blackening the name of innocence. What is it with this game and all the difficult words? And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave me an award for King of Prosecutors. What I foresaw. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You will soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. What is that for name? Ew. Fair enough. The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devoured the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really? What? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I know what they say when they talk about a woman's threat. You see, Lana Skye wielded the knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. Okay, my one thing I already picked up. Beats of the knife. Wasn't it one... Okay, Lana did say this, so I don't know how much to trust her, but one stab wound? In the stomach? How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Angel. Could we ask a bit of yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Cho's triplet bite lunch set? Never mind, you win. You don't even want to appreciate part of the triplet's flavor. Yeah, sure. Anyway, I come here every day. Sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are the lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. Okay, the office. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sensed some hostility? Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the biggest they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be sure cause for food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, Cough-Up Queen. Thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Can we talk more to her? She's not even there. Okay, at the office? No? Okay. What do they want me to do? Huh? I'm out of thought. Okay, percent. Huh? Oh, I didn't press percent. I pressed check. About this card. Land vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this is the credit card. That's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine hunt ham to a detective. Oh, honeyed. I'm not the biggest fan of honey. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Because it's not like I can investigate anything else here. Yeah, no clues here. So what does the game want me to do? I just completely ignored the third traveling option. Okay, I'm back. Yep, nope. We know what to... Steal samurai? Okay. This is the kind of room that just screams I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, actually. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy of something there. A trophy? What's that shield? It's broken? Is that supposed to be broken? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever office this is, they must be a really stuck-up jerk. Well, next, right? You never tire of prying in other people's business, do you? That voice, is it Edward? I kind of... like, I recognize this. Is it Edward? Of course it is. Long time no see, Edward. Huh? Ha! Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor. After all. Well, what brings you here? I will warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in his nasty bright red spot car in the park. That's also his car, isn't it? That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I will say one more thing. You certainly can scream. I like how he's more like mocking us. I don't even think he's angry at this point. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? There's a big K on it. Rumbles of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King? Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutors each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Okay. Oh, this jacket's even lacier than his usual one. Must be his lucky trail jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. Sure, there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I will be naughty and take a picture. What? She's getting way too excited about this. Yes, she is. That's King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well, Don Edgeworth. You must be proud to be King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Why with all the exclamation point? Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? I knew it. Okay. My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. You're no kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And besides, it's a giant steel samurai. Oh, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy. Is she Mr. Wright's... Mr. Wright. Is she Mr. Edward's fiancée? I don't think so. Wendy Oldbag. That was her name. God, okay. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I got more of the instant tea bags myself. I go more for the instant tea bags, fair enough. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend! What an escoicious, splendid Caucasian. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. I like this. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take the name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He will sue you. Yes, he will. Hey, chessboard! I'm not too up on my own chess, but it looks like blue's a bit of a tight spot. Red knights have him surrounded. The blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out the poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Oh my god. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him swinging bullets up on that ladder. Jokes. Okay, let's just talk to him. Instead of talk around him while he's standing there waiting for us to talk. The case. So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir, Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. Oh, that didn't sound forced at all. And now I remember, you've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what? Did you just say? Anna Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I will be prosecutor at her trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? How's Edgeworth? It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Okay, let's talk about Lana. Chief Prosecutor Skye. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon. To be specific, it was a knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth knife added to the court records. Oh, Prince, okay. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Oh, I cannot even apologize for that one. Okay. Let's present him with the idea. No, that is the wrong button, but I also don't think it's gonna really do anything. Can I present him with this? So basically, this says you're the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that tapestry. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering, something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Is that an option now? The day of the crime! Yippee! Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning at the prosecutor office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There is an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edwards pride themselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. A parking stop. Thank you. This is the parking stop from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What? Right? I'd appreciate it if you directed the suspicious glare elsewhere. Who are you? Why is your hand also hurt? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of Chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What, did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. No, in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the child tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir... I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your... Okay, give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that race next month. Oh, but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, it looks like he was absent on the day they gave out praise and good luck. Right. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the paroleman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. Okay, let's run there then. Right, in this game we can only move bit by bit. Yep. That is the mascot right view. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been here to criminal affairs next door, huh? Hold on, what's that? I love it. Why is there a handprint on his face? I don't love that. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. Trying to make him the police mascot. Well, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. You sure he's running over here fast? Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I will have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. The case. I will give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? Just the sensitive issues with us these days. Okay, let's talk about the investigation. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. I never had the chief prosecutor murdered anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us ranked rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't it a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend today getting Badger Dance down, Pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know the Marshall guy. A parole man in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Okay. Let's examine the Badger. Ah, I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Aw. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dance until its batteries die. Poor blue Badger. Made it to dance until it drops. Okay, what do you mean? Why is it added to my records? What has that? I know it is broken and it has a handprint. I just assumed that was now Gumshoe's fault. Okay. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, call 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people on these posters. They hardly even look human. There's a point. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Look, that parole man is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I'd say, hey, you do that, you soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. He made it. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why parole cards are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they are designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a parole car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? I guess not. The banner here is announcing crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookies jar. I think most families can figure it out without extra help. Fair enough. I think this is the last thing. I always get excited when I come to the police station. Why's that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie, huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. They were talking about food. That's again the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award of diligence for myself. Ah, congratulations. I was always wondering why the award is a shield and why it's broken. Oh, there's a reason. I will tell you that what it is later. Apparently it's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Can we talk about this one? Again, wrong button, I'm sorry. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Okay, so I cannot talk about that one. Huh? That was... Oh. Finding Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would Detective Chief Prosecutor drive to do... Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. So, can we go back to him? He's gonna be mad if he's not here. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. Can we talk to her? No. Can we talk to you? No. So I'm guessing we still have to do something here. Oh, do we present this? I'm Detective Gumshoe. What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is Detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. And Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's a victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more about Detective Gumshoe? I think that is it. That was the only last thing we could talk about. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was evidence referral for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing, it's hard to say this, but what is the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot? And I'm not confessing as much. Okay. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Yeah, that one. Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney Hammett. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal. There have always been rumors around Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispers, rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one whispering. Oh, no one is whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edwards has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest crime has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he is aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, Belle. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edward is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who was, what was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by Chief of the Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, Belle, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they will let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction added to the court record. I will be surprised if they get us or if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, Belle. Are we gonna keep going? Yes, I will just do the day and then be done. If it takes more than an hour and a half, I'm gone though. I need a break. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I will see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Babina? You're looking like a dodgy that lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Ugh, do we have to talk to him again? Okay, let's talk. The victim. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime, a cold grave of men who's lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Marshall. There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's show him just a letter. Again, the wrong button. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spiritum. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate. Gumshoe? The old cowdog. He's holding a birthday party or something, huh? Looks where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, I am getting all defensive here. No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolling man, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective for hire? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for a lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. What the heck? Note to self. Police investigators are like... What the heck? Police investigations aren't like settling in land. What the heck? Miss Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Alright. Crumpled and discarded. Can we now talk to him? Let's talk about the victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a festy doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he meant Means the witness, Mrs. Angel Star. One step to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here be the autopsy report. Okay. Yeah, one knife wound. She's had multiple stabs. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Babina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particular gifted detective. There's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. My sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Okay, about Marshall. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You're calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas, huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago. To tell you the truth. Oh really? Now she tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of the crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but an sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, huh? Edgeworth. That cowdog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Okay, let's no, not move. Examine and then slide. This looks like a cell phone. Specifically analyzed would suggest it belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it would belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out. Right, let's check it out. The game is doing it for me. Great. Love that. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is popular as ever with the kids. Okay, is there anything I can examine? Yes, there is. Oh, that was the open. This phone still's on the residential screen. Residential. Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. Just press the blue button to display the last number you call. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Like redial. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check out this phone. Let's see who the owner of the cell phone last called. Now the defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song, I know that. Hey, what's going on there? Ah, oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that their phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over here. Whose is it? That belongs to the chief prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call she made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except, she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. What did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ring tunes. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, Spartan. Uh-oh. Decided the rat of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are related to B block. I dream of a day when I will be able to park my car here. I will go out to the B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up on my job that soon. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Yeah. Body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Yeah. But a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. That's funny. P block. I thought there were through there. That's where the visitors park. I can see the Lynchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. And I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Doesn't it strike you a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it. Now I am. That is weird. Why would you do that? And you'll be fine. Probably the body. This rope, yep, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person that would come to that conclusion. What's this? Looks like some sort of note? Look, something's on it. Goodman. You're right, let's see. 67S. Whoa, 12-2. There's a name printed on the paper above that, Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does that mean, Mr. Wright? Am I supposed to know? Note to self, for the deductive reasons, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Sure, Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court records. Okay. That's it? I think so. Oh, we can talk about her again. Great. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And there's a prosecutor tomorrow. Prospector. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, there's something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? The atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arraigned testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. Rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor's Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those kettles by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying, Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there are bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around there somewhere. Everyone knows it. Still, why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. By the way, Emma, yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Seal Samurai theme song, isn't it? The popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Oh. The detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor of the district. Got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. Yippee! Yes, we're gonna save. Day 2, investigation. Oh, that was this episode. Sure is gonna be something. It's setting up a story. I don't know where it's gonna go, but we will figure that out. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. It's a bit of a longer one because it took a while. But yeah, until next time. Bye bye.